She kept the old clock on the bookshelf. Walnut wood, hand-carved edges, the kind of thing that ticked like a whisper in a quiet room. It used to live on her father's workbench, always 5 minutes fast. He said it kept him hopeful, always a little ahead of the day. But it hadn't ticked in 20 years. She didn't break it. She just never wounded again. The morning he didn't come back from the garage, time folded in on itself. His coffee cup stayed full. His boots stayed by the door. His tools gathered dust like soft snow. She left the clock where it was. Still, silent, safe. Every Sunday, she wiped it down with a soft cloth. A ritual, like brushing the memory without waking it. She moved houses, changed jobs, learned how to live inside a quieter version of the world. But the clock came with her, always. A beautiful thing that remembered the exact second the air changed. Her daughter noticed it for the first time on a rainy Tuesday. "Does this still work?" the girl asked, her fingers brushing the small brass key resting behind it. She nodded but said nothing. The clock hadn't earned a voice in decades. "Can I wind it?" That question, gentle, innocent, echoed louder than thunder. She wanted to say no, that it was better this way, that some things should stay still. But she didn't. She picked up the key, felt lighter than she remembered. Or maybe she was just heavier now. The first turn was stiff. The second gave slightly. On the third, the clock released a small sigh, a mechanical breath, and then it ticked. Once, then again, like a heartbeat coming back after a long sleep. The girl clapped softly. "It sounds nice," she whispered. "Now we can hear when breakfast is ready." She smiled, and behind her eyes, something thawed. The clock didn't cry, but she almost did. She didn't tell her daughter what it meant, or why her hand trembled, or how time can stop even when the world doesn't notice. But that night, for the first time in 2 decades, she fell asleep to the sound of time moving forward. And it didn't feel like betrayal. It felt like grace. Soft pause. Gentle ticking continues underneath. If stories like this speak to something inside you, come stay a little longer with us. There are more waiting.